just to give him some extra oomph when running the football in between the tackles. 5-step drop for Huntley, dumps it off on the screen, right side. It's caught by
Rush. Get into the second phase of it, and right behind him for easy 8-yard gain.
Tal Tolliver, who has had plentiful reps throughout practice and even in the stadium practice down at the University of Maryland, bringing up a 3rd down and short. Back to Tal Tolliver on the ground, then he pushes his way forward for 1st down yardage inside the 30-yard line. Kobe Lane to that side of the formation. One receiver right is Tez Walker. Huntley pressured off the right side, gets away from the pressure, but tripped up from behind. It's Jeremiah Trotter Jr., 3rd-year linebacker out of Clemson as well, tripping up Huntley. 8-yard line. 6 plays already on this drive, over 3 minutes, and 2-for-2 start for 35 yards passing. Man in motion from right to left. It's Huntley in the shotgun. Steps back, swarmed behind the line of scrimmage. Can't go anywhere. It's a sack for Philadelphia, their first of the day. It was Byron Young and Ty Robinson in on the stop.
Trust his guards and center to make sure that he can get protected so he can make that 3-step drop and get rid of the football.
The offense. Huntley with 2 receivers left. Tailback in the backfield. High snap. Huntley over the middle. Got it to Tez Walker. But before he could go anywhere, it was Jahad Campbell
with running a crossing route. They're playing a zone, so he sits in that second window. Easy throw and catch.
Thanks to the early from 49 yards out. Kicking toward the Russell Street end zone. New system across the board for this kicking unit. Plenty of distance from Tyler Luke. And it is off and to the right.
And he's a lefty. I mean, a lefty human being. And I'm excited to see what he does as a head coach.
Of course, this is his debut. Not the debut for Andy Dalton as the Eagles take over at the 39-yard line. Play action, bootleg to the left, complete out wide to Hollywood Brown, former Raven, and he's tackled at the 44-yard line after a gain of 3 or 4 on the play.
Yeah, Tampa did a great job of coming up.
Keep one between the Eagles and the Ravens. No score after the opening drive. It was a 3-and-out for Philadelphia. Missed field goal from 49 yards out by Tyler Loop for the Baltimore Ravens. Play action, it's Dalton again. Rolling right, throws it low, tipped up in the air and intercepted. It's Adisa Isaac down the left sideline and he's into the end zone. No flags, no whistles, and Baltimore with a defensive touchdown is on the board first.
Play. Dalton makes the throw right off the fingertips. I couldn't see if it hit the ground. I don't think it did. And Isaac just makes the catch and go up that left sideline for the touchdown.
This will be the better look if it hits the ground.
Oh, it hit the ground.
It does.
It did hit the ground.
It'll be a quick review. And you can fix things on the back end. So instead of the 43-yard pick 6 for Adisa Isaac, it is indeed 3rd down and 7 after the incomplete pass.
I mean, a great play. Got pressure coming from the right side. Everything was asked.
See if Baltimore shows pressure here. They are at the line of scrimmage. Bigsby is the tailback to the right of Dalton in the shotgun. 3rd down. Dalton over the middle. Nobody home. Multiple purple jerseys close there, as even obviously with Andy Dalton. And so far through 2 drives, Jesse Minter's defense has done their job. Ajante Wester inside the 10. Waves for a fair catch. He may have had some room to work. Eagles in the Ravens week 1 of the preseason in 2026. Alongside Rod Woodson with Evan Washburn down on the sideline, I'm Kyle Yeomans. So the Ravens take over from their own 10-yard line after a fair catch from wide receiver LaJohntay Wester. It's Adam Randall on the carry, bounces outside to the right, tries to turn upfield close to the sideline, and maybe picks up a pair. Of course, that in transition, a lot of times you might see that vice versa. Had over 800 yards in his 1 season as the starter with the Clemson Tigers. Huntley rolling out right, has Hibner in the flat right side. It's caught as Matthew Hibner turns upfield, gets close to the marker, and it is not a 1st down, just short.
Yeah, that's a nice bootleg. Hibner comes in. Oh, his foot just stepped out of bounds a little bit short. but he still made the play going forward. They gave him the first down.
Yeah, I think they looked at it again, and they actually changed, and it does give enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, Baltimore from their own 20. Play action from Huntley. Lines up, has Jacoby Lane over the middle at the 35-yard line. Turns upfield for an first Ravens reception.
Yeah, Jacoby Lane just runs a deep over route. And you would like to see that ball probably thrown just a little bit earlier to give Jacoby his job week in and week out throughout training camp and his first catch in the preseason.
And off to Randall on 1st down and 10. He plunges straight into the line of scrimmage and picks up 3. And if you can do that with Randall too, you have that combination of the big playability outside. We've seen it from Jacoby Lane. We've seen it from Matthew Hibner.
Jackson. So it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds, but it's been outstanding to watch so far in his young preseason.
5 for 5 so far for Tyler Huntley. Pressure right side, he'll take off, passes the line of scrimmage, and then goes down shortly thereafter. Picked up about 2. Looks like there may be a penalty marker down. Sure is, and it's in between the 40 and the 35. Indications is on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like it might have been.
What Vega did. Vega came back and cleared out the interior defensive lineman trying to get to Huntley.
Back out of the shotgun again. It's Huntley with Randall. Pump fakes, throws to Wester right side. It was back behind LeJontay Wester. Tried to break back to the football and could not hold on. Just got a hand on it to tip it in the air, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, Wester doesn't get too many of those opportunities, so it's going to be
praised by Anthony Levine, the special teams coordinator, but they want to see that explosiveness transfer to the offensive side in a rotational role at wide receiver. 3rd down and long for Tyler Huntley. Line to gains the 48. It's complete to Josh Cuevas, his first reception, but immediately met by Jahad Campbell, and it brings up 4th down.
I mean, he's a massive human being, but he has that. He can put his foot in the ground and not allow the defensive lineman, 71 looking at, to push him back. And I was trying to get to Huntley.
First time we'll see Ryan Eckley, the rookie out of Michigan State, in the punting unit for Baltimore. It's Britton Covey back to receive, and this one goes out of bounds on the left side. NFL after establishing himself as one of the best edge rushers in football. Carry there from Tank Bigsby goes upfield for about 2 yards.
But their partnership throughout the week leading up to game day is going to be critical for this defense.
Back to Bigsby. And the handoff from Dalton. Once again, nowhere really for Bigsby to escape. A pickup of 1.5 yards, bringing up 3rd defensive coordinator, but not calling plays with Jesse Minter at the helm here in 2026. 3rd down and what is officially 5 from the 36-yard line. Dalton looks left, put it on the money, but turning around just a tad late. Tarleton State. Snap is away, so is the punt. Spiraling kick to LeJontay Wester back at the 15-yard line. He'll return this one, evades the first man, breaks back toward the hash bar. It's to the 20, and he's stacked up by multiple Eagles and pushed backwards. Forward progress. Elijah Tolliver, new quarterback. So Fignano, completes it to the right-hand side. He's looked confident through training camp so far. 13-yard gain on his first pass attempt to Hibner. Now it's Tolliver, right side.
Game plan. They just want to see the players play fast, execute the game plan, so they can evaluate the players on the simplest